doTERRA versus Young Living. Which one is the best? Dun, dun, dun. Well, I will let you make that decision because this is more just a fact-based reveal video, kind of just looking at both companies more objectively. But stay tuned and don't go anywhere because I'm going to cover all that in detail. You know what I'm saying? Hey, this is Lance McGowan with Essential Oils Me, and when it comes to the founders and the quality as well as how to get the oils, doTERRA and Young Living have similarities. They also have differences. They have pros, they have cons, but at the end of the day, it's up to you to make the most educated decision, which is what this purpose of this video is. And I have a part one of the overview, but this is really the part two because I couldn't capture it all, but I wanted to kind of look at things in a different way too after doing a number of other doTERRA versus Young Living videos, which you can check out. So I'm going to cover that in the next section.
Hey, this is Lance McGowan with Essential Oils Me, and today we're going to talk about the doTERRA versus Young Living overview part 2. That's right, couldn't cover it all in the first one, so I had to come up with a second video. Okay, so what we're going to talk about today is some things to consider with regards to doTERRA and Young Living. After I've done my other videos, this is kind of almost like a recap as well, so you can kind of get a nice side-by-side in general of each company. So the first thing that you want to consider is the founders. So with doTERRA, they have 7 founders with 150 plus years of combined experience, and with Young Living they have 1 founder with a number of different specializations. So obviously their doTERRA founders are going to have different specializations and work histories too, but this just kind of gives you an idea of the number of founders. With the charitable organizations or the foundations that each company has, doTERRA has Healing Hands, which I do have another video on kind of each one of these categories, and then Young Living has the Young Living Foundation, and both are basically helping impoverished communities with improving their quality of life. And then the quality standards that each company has, doTERRA has the CPTG, which stands for Certified Pure Therapeutic Grade, which is a third-party sourcing of the oils for quality, and they also have co-impact sourcing, so that is making sure that the partners and that are going to be worked with in different countries are keeping up with the quality standards, and that there is always a future pipeline of oils to make sure we don't run out. Or if we do run out, we can find out where we're going to get the next high quality batch. And it's a lot, and that's just based off of like chemical constituents and like soil quality and elevation, and there's so many things that factor in for quality that go beyond just testing. It's where the plants are best and indigenously grown to. All right, but Young Living has the seed to seal, and so that's their similar process for measuring quality. And then the fourth thing to consider is the global headquarters. And what's really cool is that both locations give on-site tours. So if you're kind of on the fence with doTERRA Young Living, then I highly recommend visiting their headquarters locations and kind of getting a feel for what each one is about. But doTERRA headquarters, global headquarters, is in Pleasant Grove, Utah, and then Young Living's is in Lehi, Utah. And then the fifth thing to consider is the 3 ways to buy. So with doTERRA, you have retail, and you have a wholesale customer, which is what most people become, and then you have a wellness advocate for people who want to earn their oils for free or part-time or full-time income. And then with Young Living, similar ways, but retail, or you can become an independent distributor. And then with regards to the independent distributor, there's a customer or kind of business person that's doing that. And then with either situation, I always recommend you work with somebody you know, you like, you trust, and is going to provide excellent customer service, and that includes their attitude as well as the response time, because all those things need to be considered, and you don't just want to go with the first person you see online or in person. You want to do your research and make sure you're getting the best person for you, and then that means something different for every person. All right, number 6 thing to consider is the essential oil kit options. And with doTERRA, you got the Family or Home Essentials kit, which are the most popular kits. And then you also have the Natural Solutions kit, which is amazing too. And then Young Living has the Basic or Premium Starter kits. So with the Basic kit, doesn't come with the diffuser, but with their Premium Starter kit, they have a number of other kind of add-on options that you can kind of go with. And then both companies have a rewards program. Think of a rewards program as like a frequent flyer program or a hotel rewards program, where the more you fly and the more you stay, the more flights you can get and the more hotel rooms you can get or nights you can get for free. Same thing, but with oils instead. So more oils you buy, the more free stuff you get. And with doTERRA, they have an optional, keyword optional, loyalty rewards program. That's what the LRP stands for. And you can earn 25 to 55% off retail after a year of doing at least 50 points per month. All right, and depending on what kit you start with, that percent off retail can go up, but the minimum is, 25% as a wholesale member. Plus, I got some other videos on breaking all that down, so don't worry, you don't gotta memorize nothing. It's in other videos. Okay, and then with Young Living, you got the optional Essential Rewards program where you can earn 24% off as a wholesale member, and then all the way up to 49% in total rewards off with the program. So again, I do have another video that compares and contrasts both of these. This is more of a overview snapshot of everything. Can't go in complete detail, but you know what I'm saying. Number 8 is business opportunity, and that can include getting your oils for free. That can include part-time or full-time income with either company. And so compensation and the ranks are two important things to consider. And with doTERRA, there's 7 levels in their unilevel structure, which really rewards you for building deeper organizations. So you get a higher percentage the deeper down you go, which focuses on leadership. All right, and why I list that is because the unilevel is the best long-term way to earn the most income with doTERRA. It's not immediate. It's kind of like a tortoise, right? Tortoise wins the race, but it's a slower way in general to get the most value and compensation with doTERRA. And I do have another video on all of that too, so don't worry, it goes more in depth. And then with Young Living, there's 5 levels instead of 7 with the unilevel, and then they have 8 generational levels. So in general, Young Living has more levels, but in order to unlock the 8 generational, you have to hit higher ranks. And I do have another video that shows the different ranks and what volume is needed to hit those ranks, so you can kind of see how easy or how difficult it is compared to doTERRA to unlock stuff. All right, so the next steps are to click the links in the YouTube description so you can learn more about doTERRA and Young Living and really get a feel for each company, because if you're new to the companies, hey, or on the fence, at least you kind of get both sides. And if you're already with a particular company, at least you can kind of see how things break down.
doTERRA and Young Living have an interesting history of how they started, of how they focus on quality, as well as even like their nonprofit organizations. And the fact that you can kind of look at them side by side is beneficial, because if you're new to either company, never heard of them before, at least you can kind of get an overview of things. If you're on the fence, this will kind of give you a starting point for more research. And if you're with a company already as a customer or a business builder or a sharer, then at least you can see the other side's point of view a little bit better. And for me, that's what it's all about. It's about being more objective. And at the same time, yes, you still have your home team that you root for maybe, or that you're a part of, but at the same time, you're like, okay, like I understand the other side's perspective and I can better conversate with people because I have this information now. And that's really what it's about. And, keeping things in obviously a respectful tone. Like I never want to misrepresent or poorly represent my company or the other company that so it's important that we just keep it within the facts. You know what I'm saying? Just keep it fact based. I mean, all the information I have is from their websites. So like it's just kind of another way to look at it. But I just wanted to give you that value so you can kind of get on that objective level too. And that's really hard skill because I got biases, everyone's got biases, but at the same time, it's like recognizing the biases, but then focusing on the facts. So hopefully that helps, makes sense. I am really passionate about the truth and like seeking understanding. So that's what I'm all about. But yeah, click the subscribe button if you want more video updates, as well as click one of the links in the description box below on my YouTube channel to continue to get your learn on.